This is the 3-step process to getting quality leads online. You're hitting the right audience with your ads, and there's several ways you can create that audience. Okay, first of all, there's interest-based audiences. So if you have done any Facebook advertising at all, you know that you have the ability to target people based on the books they read, the movies they watch, the interests that they have, the public figures that they follow. You have a whole slew of different types of interests to go after. You can even target people that are admins on business pages or admins on travel pages. You have so many options when it comes to interest-based audiences. Now, what a lot of people don't take advantage of are the exclusions. So when you go to set up that Facebook ad, you have all of those interests, but how about considering some of those exclusions? So for example, if you're trying to get in front of higher income earners because maybe you're trying to sell, very expensive Alaskan cruises, and you want to get in front of a very particular audience. So you might go after certain interests, for example, like Louis Vuitton or something like that. Well, it's a good idea to include an exclusion such as maybe Walmart. And I'm making a very general statement here, but people that maybe have a tendency to be interested in Walmart might not be your target audience. But you see what I'm getting at. You do have the ability to create these exclusions to ensure that you're not getting your ads in front of the wrong people. You have your interest-based audiences and your lookalike audiences. Okay, these are cold audiences. These are audiences that are not familiar with your brand just yet. Okay, the idea here is to use Facebook to turn those interest-based audiences and lookalike cold audiences into a page engager, a site visitor, or a video viewer. Okay, now once they become a page engager, site visitor, or video viewer, they go into your bucket. And that bucket is a warm audience that you want to target with very specific ads. These are people that are interested. They know who you are. They might have seen your video. They might have went to your website. These are people that are warm, and they're definitely going to be more open to a more aggressive, salesy type of ad. In order to get people to press that see more button, you have to really pack a punch in those first 3 lines. Okay, so making that copy really compelling. Sometimes the use of emojis is super useful and popular to help your ad stand out in the news feed. But again, don't overdo it with the emojis. I've seen a lot of advertisers overdo it, and it just doesn't look very good. In some industries, it's actually not appropriate to use them at all because people would consider them not professional. But I definitely think in travel, there's a lot of benefits to leveraging those emojis, so use them when you can. Next is test image versus video. So 2019 video is really hot. This year, we're seeing images are working really good and actually outperforming video. So that's something to think about. So that's always changing. So make sure you're not just using video or not just using images, but use a blend of both and see which one is working better for your audience. Okay. And use creatives for each placement. There's so many different placements out there on Facebook. You have the Instagram swipe up. Again, Facebook owns Instagram. So those ads that you put out on Facebook are also going out on Instagram. So Instagram swipe up, which is a vertical video. Okay. And then you might have an in video ad on Facebook, which would be a video ad. Okay. You also you might have on a sidebar. There's ads in the sidebar. So there's just different types of creatives, different sizes. You need to try to make sure that you're leveraging all of those.